The frenemy Tiffany was the final boss of fake luxury. She moved with total manifestation energy, constantly trying to ratio the friend group by bragging about her. Designer finds that she actually scooped up from thrift stores and passed off as brand new. She was a menace who loved to point out when other people's outfits were so last season, acting like she was the main character of every gala while everyone else was just her mid-tier background cast. The local stylist Simone decided it was time for Tiffany's luxury reputation to suffer a permanent system glitch. Simone had a vintage floor-length wool coat that Tiffany had been thirsty for, was top-tier cloud in a garment. When Simone graciously donated it to Tiffany for a high-stakes winter fundraiser, she moved with strategic queen grace. But before handing it over, she executed a stealth mission involving 3 boxes of industrial-strength, old-school mothballs. She didn't just toss them in. She sewed the mothballs inside the silk lining of the pockets and the hem, hard-coding the scent into the very fabric. The vibe check hit about 30 minutes into the fundraiser. At first, the coat looked snatched and iconic. But as Tiffany's body heat activated the wool, the glitch began. The scent of Grandma's attic and Chemical Nightmare started radiating in 4,000 high definition. It wasn't just a faint smell. It was an aggressive biohazard energy that began to delete the air quality in the VIP lounge. Tiffany was walking around, trying to secure a fat bag of social connections, but people were literally physically recoiling. The ratio was devastating. 1 minute she was style icon. The next she smelled like a low-value cedar chest from 1954. The 4K realization hit when the most influential woman in the room asked, "Is something decomposing?" Tiffany looked shook and cooked, frantically sniffing her own sleeves while her glamorous aura was permanently deleted. She tried to play it off as a vintage scent, but the vibe was already unsubscribed. She couldn't even wash it out because the balls were stealth-stitched into the structure. The more she wore it, the more the scent of the century followed her, turning her into a social system error. Simone just stood across the room in a sleek scent-free blazer, looking unbothered and legendary. She didn't just give her a coat. She gave her a permanent expiration date on her social status. Style is temporary, but mothballs are forever,